Hi everyone, so I'm here to teach you today how to create cards that you can use for games in your classrooms. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to insert the cards I want to use. So imagine I have pictures I want to use, so I'm going to get the pictures I want and I'm going to place them here on the back. PowerPoint is a very ingenious tool, so it kind of like organizes everything for you. See, it's pretty awesome. Then I'm gonna name these cards. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is in home, I click on select, selection pane, which is the selection panel. And here you have like picture 10. So I want to know which picture this is. So I'm gonna write here picture 10. Instead of picture 10, I'm gonna call it Genie. Picture 8. Instead of picture 8, I'm gonna call it library. Picture 6, Candyland. And then this is the blind man. Okay. Alright, so here we have the cards. What I need to do now is I need to create the cards that will be on top of it, the front face of the cards. These are the back. Yeah. I'm gonna go here, insert, shape, and I'm going to select the rectangle shape. And I'm going to measure my rectangle to be the size of the card that I want. Yeah. Then I'm gonna copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So what I'm gonna do again is I'm gonna select this one, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. I just need 4 of them, yeah? So I'm gonna place them in. I don't need to place them here actually, I'm gonna place them over here. Okay. And I'm going to select them all. I click on Control and then I click with the mouse. Okay, you see that as soon as I click Control, there's a plus on top of the mouse. So if I click on the mouse, every card selected together. So I'm gonna do it again just for you to see. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so now I have them all selected. And why do I like to do this? Because I can change the colors and everything. So I want it to be style. Let me look for a style. I want it to be like this. This is fun, right? Yeah, okay, it's gonna be like this. And then I can also add to the same cards. So I'm gonna select them again. I can add format. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to 3D format. And I'm going to make it so that it's kind of like 3D. I like it like that. If you don't want it, you don't have to, okay? So now that I have my cards here, right, I can close this tab. And I can actually add the text on the front, which is card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4. So how do I do that? I go to insert again. You're gonna use a lot of insert. And I'm gonna go to text box and I'm gonna click on the card and I'm gonna write card 1. Then I can just copy this, Ctrl C and Ctrl V, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. Then of course I'm gonna change here to number 2, number 3, and number 4. Okay, and of course you can also change the size of everything here and the font if you want. So I just select everything to make it so that I don't have to go one by one. I go back to home and then I change the size of the font to make it big enough that it's nice to see. And the font itself. use this one for now. So as you can see here, right, PowerPoint named these cards that I created rectangle 16, 15, 12, and 11. So again, I cannot actually know which card it's referring to. So what I do is I name the card. So this is going to be card 1. This is going to be card 2. Then card 4, see? And then card 3. Okay? So now I have everything organized and ready to go. What do I do now? I need to add the animations to the cards so that they actually flip, okay? So what I do is I click on the cards that will be on top, okay? And what I do is I click on Add Animation, then I go to More Exit Effects, and I add Collapse to the cards. Okay. I will do the same thing with the back cards. However, instead of using a collapse effect, I'm gonna use another one. So I click on Add Animation, More Entrance Effects, and I'm gonna select Stretch. Alright, so I'm gonna ask you guys to click on Animation Pane, the panel, and I want you to click on all of these and lower the duration to 25 seconds. Okay. So I'm gonna click on the card with my right button in the mouse, timing and trigger. Start effect on click. And then we're gonna select card 1. Okay, so you see that it did a flip thing. And I'm gonna put the card that should be on the back, which is the library. I'm gonna do this with all the cards. So card 2, again, timing, trigger, start effect on click, card 2, and then I need the genie to be there. So I'm gonna put genie. Card 3, timing, start effect on click, card 3, and then blind, no, Candyland, and then card 4, oops, alright, and then I add the blind man. So what I did is I created the first part, the first flip, where I turn the card and the back appears, okay? But I needed to go back again if I click on it, okay? So this is really important for us to be able to do, okay? Now, before we go into that, what I want you to do is I want you to select the green effects. And I want you to click here and go after previous. And then the red ones, they will be on click. Alright? So again, red ones on click, green ones after previous. All of them 25 seconds. Okay? Alright, so we have the first set. Okay? Now if I wanted to go back, I'm gonna have to do the animation again. Okay? But now I'm going to do it inverted. Okay, so I'm gonna select these ones. And to these ones, I'm gonna add another animation effect. But you see that first, these ones had the green one. So now I'm gonna add the exit effect. Again, collapse. Okay. And again, 25 seconds and on click. Alright? Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the other cards. The front cards. Yeah. And I'm gonna add the entrance effect. Stretch. Alright. Then lower duration and after previous. I'm gonna have to connect these cards to each other again. Okay, so as I did before, the first one is library, so I'm gonna click on it, timing, trigger, start effect, select the card library, click OK. Then this is card 1, so I'm gonna put card 1 on the bottom here. So genie, timing, trigger, select genie, and then I'm gonna add card 2 to the bottom here. I'm gonna do this to Candyland. Put card 3 at the bottom. And I'm gonna do this also to the blind man. Again, guys, mouse click, right? Timing, trigger, start effect, blind man. Okay. And then I'm gonna add the card 4 on top of the blind man. Sorry, guys. Okay, so now I have all the triggers that I need and all the effects. I just have to place the cards on the right position. And what I should be able to do now, whenever I click on presentation, I can actually make my cards flip. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. Alright. So here we have it. This is how we can actually make our cards flip. It takes time, guys, and practice, but as you know, as the saying says, practice makes perfect. And the longer we practice, the more we do it, the better we become at it, okay? So here we have it. Cool, huh? And you see that you can just click on them as many times as you like, and it's not gonna stop. It just, the presentation only stops if I click outside the card, okay? Alright, I'm gonna be adding more videos in the future. Alright, so stay tuned. Subscribe.